it gonna stop? What's up YouTube? Here we are again, working on the shit horse. The last video you would have saw that we were having some problems with the oil pressure. Basically there's an O-ring, I'll show you right here. This goes into the oil pump, and if this doesn't fit right, it can't get the suction to pull the oil through the pickup over here, through there, and into the engine to do its thing. We changed it when we had this motor out last time. We kind of neglected to mention that in the video, if you're wondering why we're going straight for the oil pump pickup O-ring. Clayton's at work getting the steering rack off again. We'll get the oil pan dropped again and do it for technically the third time.
We're filming. Who's interrupting?
So it's no secret that when you have a car like this, obviously shit's gonna happen, things are gonna break. The question is, when do you break? When is your breaking point?
This morning.
It's not me, that's Clayton. He's being Mr. Negative, not me.
Mr. Negative, it's just the junkyard motors get you sometimes.
Clayton's talking about Ford motors and...
Well, the problem with the Ford junkyard motors is there's none in the junkyard because they're still fucking running, so you can't find them.
I think we gotta remember, we got into this pretty cheap. I mean, it can basically go tens. It's around $6 grand.
I can't say that until it goes 10.
Until it goes tens, sure. But it went 124 miles an hour. What do you guys think? Keep going with this, or should we like put something else in it? Let us know in the comments down below. I'm sure you will anyways, but yeah.
Subscribers will unsubscribe if we put a Ford engine in here.
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily have to be a foul, but a new Edge Hemi.
I don't know.
A Dodge.
Pretty positive response there when you said Coyote.
Not really.
A lot of people were excited.
People are looking because they're like, don't even, unsubscribe right now.
I was
what's
excited.
happening. Well, you maybe were.
There's always a few Ford guys in the bunch.
Totally throws the budget out the window. We have to spend like
but what's
$6
the
grand
timer?
just on an engine
But the
alone.
Coyote engine, whoops, up. You never have to work on it again.
Yeah,
just
okay.
enjoy it.
Yeah, right.
And you gotta hire a technician to work on it.
No, you just need a timing chain tool or something.
4 of them.
Need to fly in a guy from Italy or something just to work on that.
Getting the pickup tube off of the main cap bolts here. It's Rob's part of the production. He specializes in this.
Yeah, it's my life's work.
College, 2 years, got his degree in pickup tube removal with oil pan on. And he's pretty good at it.
And I think he enjoys it too.
Yes. The enjoyment is evident. Ta-da! Ta-da! We're gonna have to notch the cross member when we have this motor out next time. That'll be a lot easier.
It's not a tubular K member, but that's big dollar shit.
What's up?
The piece is missing.
What piece?
Piece of the gasket.
This orange O-ring?
No, the oil pan gasket. There's supposed to be a piece on there. It's not there.
Oh, right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that lines up with that.
And that's where the filter is. So possibly if that's missing,
Oh, for fuck's
so
sake.
probably when we drop the oil pan.
Hey, you know what? I just saw, is that the same thing here? No, that's not.
It's probably sitting in the bottom of the
What
oil
is that?
pan.
Right here. That's not LS, it looks LS-y. It's nothing Honda. It is, isn't it?
Oh, well, where'd you find that?
That was just
In the drain pan.
bucket, but that's not from here. That's from something else, I'm thinking. 'Cause
No.
we haven't had this motor apart here for a long time. It was at your
Yeah, but we
place.
had the drain. Is that which drain bucket?
This one, this dirty, shitty one. It wasn't the one we were using.
Oh,
Where would it have come from? I just undid the fucking drain plug. Gasket wouldn't have flowed
no.
through.
When we took the when we took the pan off yesterday or the other day, Wednesday,
Yeah.
and the pan was hanging, and we put the bucket under there to keep the oil was dripping out. It
Oh, I
easily
don't
could have
know.
slid off then.
Now I see what you're saying.
Right, but which bucket were we using? That one right there?
I think we were using both, weren't we? Because that one was over here, right? Had the oil in it.
Yeah, so this
That's
is
it.
from there.
Because it's not in the pan.
That's it then.
Here's a problem.
So no wonder we have no oil pressure.
Oh my fuck.
I would assume.
It's like someone commented we're trying to fuck a football or something
Is
here.
this? I'm telling you.
Yeah, because it's not in here, so that's got to be it.
Jesus Christ.
Problem solved. So the question is now the O-ring.
Yeah, but we're gonna use the
Different pickup
I
tube?
brought with that O-ring.
We actually have a different pickup tube
Because
here.
that O-ring and that
Rob
pickup
brought.
go together, 100%. Because
Because it's not the oil pumps that are different, it's the pickup tubes.
yeah, see,
Right.
so now that's gonna create a big.
Doesn't look like any of the big ends got purple or anything, eh? From having no oil pressure.
Only revved it a few times.
Well, thing is, everything wasn't dry, right? It was a
Yeah.
oiled up motor, so it's not like it was put under load or anything.
I would assume that was our issue, why it went from 25 to 0 oil pressure.
Real quick.
And maybe that orange O-ring would have, made it better, but because of this,
We can't put this on the internet, Mike.
this is what happens when you.
No, you definitely can. And it will.
It happens. It's not. We didn't
Shit
do-
happens.
We didn't do it on purpose.
It's a side effect from working, taking an oil pan underneath.
Underneath the
That,
car.
that's why we're here. To show you guys that it's not just you. Everyone screws up.
I mean, if we had, I guess, silicone, we could silicone the pan gasket on. I mean, that's why the oil pan gasket is supposed to be riveted to the pan, probably, to keep it in place, right? But we're under there.
Why don't we? Why don't we just silicone that to the pan right now and let it cure for a minute? It should stay
We'd
there.
have to
right?
clean it really good.
Shit. Looks like a guy with glasses on right there.
Only guys in the world still using silicone on an LS.
Yeah, you're definitely not supposed to. But
Oh, look at that gas.
there you go. Gasket's a little broken here and up here.
Broken like our LS dreams.
Okay. Just let it dry for a little bit. And then, like I said, carefully try to reinstall it. Switching from the green O-ring to the orange O-ring might make.
I had a green one on it. One of those hard green
When
ones?
we pulled the engine apart on Wednesday, it had this green O-ring in there.
Was that hard though? Like,
No, it's pretty soft. But like I said, the engine I just took apart had an orange one. The 5.3 pickup had an orange one, and this one had an orange one. So they all have orange ones except for this particular one, and we're switching. I'm switching the pickup to a different pickup. It's not the pump that's different; it's the pickup. Right? The pickup has a different. Some of them have a groove, and some of them don't. So I'm using the pickup. The pickup I brought is supposed to have an orange O-ring on it, so it's 100% going to be the right one for that pickup tube. So if we still have no oil pressure, or super low, I should say, after this, then it's obviously not the pickup. And maybe it's the barbell.
Wanted to sort of test fit this pickup tube in there. It feels like it goes in there nice and tight and stuff.
So because it's much easier this way, we're not going to put the windage tray back on, which is also not right. So you can also comment
pulling
about
the
that.
motor in a couple of weeks again anyway for the
Yeah, this 6 liter is going to come out and the L33 is going to go back in after we rebuild it, which you guys will see on our channel because you asked for it. At least one of you asked for it.
Without that windage tray in there, it should slide in pretty easy. And then, like I said, I'm going to put these bolts kind of in there, hoping they'll hold it.
All right, we're in there. It's in. Went in really nice without manglifying the gasket. And now it's the delicate process of putting that pickup tube on without disturbing the gasket. That's still good. Okay, I got one bolt.
Rob got the pan bolted back up. He didn't do it quite as quick as I did the other day, but he tried. And Clayton's gonna... I thought we weren't gonna do the steering. We were gonna start it first.
It's gonna be all hot under here.
That's a valid
I mean,
point.
if it's still no good, then it's pull the engine out time anyways.
Basically, yeah.
Like, if we can't, we don't fix anything here.
Then no more. And once we put that 5.3 L33 back together, then we'll put that in here probably, because it has Gen 4 rods, so it's a better motor.
Engine.
engine.
Didn't spill a drop.
Drama free this time.
Yeah.
Now that we got that piece of the gasket back in and the different pickup tube with the different O-ring, if the oil pressure isn't solved, it has to come out. So wish us luck. Hopefully when we turn the key, it has some oil pressure this time. A lot of people asked about the gauge. This is what we're using. It's a Equus, I guess. Like I said, just a Princess Auto / Harbor Freight type piece of junk, but it did show 25 before at Power Cruise. I don't know if it's ever been in a video, but Rob made this cool keychain for the shit horse a long time ago. Ooh. Here we go. I think so. Moment of truth. When's it gonna stop? Apparently, that's where it's gonna stop. 25.
But I mean, we still don't know if that's what's causing, you know what I mean? Like, 25 pounds of oil pressure is 25 pounds at idle at least. You know what I mean?
It's actually quiet right now too, kinda.
Quiet. I mean, you can hear a little, but it's not.
Clayton's now sponsored by Monster, by the way.
3 free cases at Power Cruise they gave us, right? Partial sponsorship.
There we go, it's fixed, guys. Woo!
Well, that's oil pressure again. Looks like it's still there.
It's pretty quiet, but not completely quiet. Still at 25.
Yeah.
Unless that gauge just sucks. I mean, it has a steady 25 pounds oil pressure, which is like, yeah, but it's weird that it doesn't go up and you rev it, it should, right?
Yeah. It is running pretty quiet right now. Maybe that gauge is just no good. You can still hear the noise a bit, but not like before. See all the smoke on the passenger side there? From Clayton's laughing attack in the last episode, spilling oil all over it.
Maybe when I rev it up, you can see the gauge go up a little bit, but it's sticking at like 25 PSI.
Yeah, the noise is almost completely gone now. Test it with a burnout.
Is that the gauge? Is crappy? Is that little screen Brett said gets dirty or whatever under the oil?
It's weird that it doesn't even move when you rev it up.
Well, it does a little bit. If I rev it and hold it, it goes up a tiny, tiny bit.
And when it was under low driving, it went up at Power Cruise, right?
Yeah.
Be careful with that too, because it'll
I'm just gonna go for a little.
flop and shut off. Wait.
Yeah, it's still got the mic tune in it, shutting off on boost.
5 pounds of air in it.
I think I just heard it pop and go into limp mode in the distance. You gotta figure that shit out. It's somewhere in the tune. Something just isn't working right. Ooh.
It does go up, but it goes up to like 35.
Holy fucking dog shit.
And then it died on me once. Now it's as quiet as could be.
It's like showroom quiet.
through that O-ring, and then it was aerating the oil. Aerating the oil and what? That's what I'm saying, it is up higher. Yeah, better. It just doesn't seem to go up a lot when you rev it. Quiet, and it's hot right now and it's quiet, so that's an improvement.
Super quiet.
We did something.
Maybe tune that pop out of it.
Yeah. It's in the best shape it's been in a while now.
Your right rear is pretty low, eh?
Right there. As soon as you get on it, then it starts accelerating. It started. You can sort of hear it again. Under load, I guess, maybe.
I'd say it's the same spot.
Oh yeah. It's weird. Like, why would it go away?
It's got like 35 PSI.
But idling versus on under load, two different things, right?
That's a good pop though.
Yeah. Well, it seemed to only do that in low gear. So there I got into high gear and got on it because I thought, oh, it'll. But it didn't. It did it again.
So the pressure is good, but the tick remains.
So now we're kind of back to where we started. We have oil pressure, but still no good on the ticking. But it doesn't. I don't understand how it would go away. Totally go away. It's nice and quiet. But it was doing that before, right? It would be quiet, and then you'd go drive it, and all of a sudden, you know, like I said, it seems like when you drive it, that's when it starts. It can't handle the RPMs or the load.
There you have it, guys. Another somewhat disheartening, saddening ending to a video with the shit horse. I think it's just had enough for this year. We're gonna have to put that 5.3 together, all fresh and new, and put it in here. If you're not already, make sure to subscribe to our channel, see more work on this thing and all of our other cool projects. Like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and leave a comment if you got anything to say. See you later.